You're listening to the Daily Nugget. It's dailynugget.com for entertainment Saturday. It is August 2nd. I'm Jenn, Andy, Sam, and Janelle are here as well.
I didn't feel the excitement, Jen. That was a
I don't feel like I'm getting a podcast. Right?
You don't feel that on this Saturday.
There we go.
Yes.
There it is.
All right. And to celebrate Jen's incredible rendition there, we're celebrating an iconic symbol that is celebrating 100 years. It is
Not the crocodile.
not the crocodile.
No, the crocodile is 120.
Great. Allegedly.
I'll get a picture. I'll share a picture here. It's your favorite.
Oh, yay.
Oh, the Goodyear.
The Goodyear blimp, celebrating 100 years.
Wow.
100th anniversary of Pilgrim, its first blimp to take flight just outside of the city in Akron, Ohio.
Well, that one hasn't crashed yet.
Wow. Goodyear started experimenting with vessels that would be lighter than aircraft in the early 1900s. Because I always wondered, okay, how did the Goodyear blimp thing happen? Because they're a tire company.
You have the story, right?
Yeah, what's the answer?
Well, according to this, the Akron-based tire company is celebrating the 100th anniversary, its first blimp, flying over land that once housed the company's original hangar. Here, by the numbers look at the Goodyear airships over time. 1910, Goodyear establishes an aeronautics department to build lighter-than-air aircrafts. By 1912, they had built their first balloon. 1930, the Defender blimp became the first airship in the world to carry a lit neon sign so the company's name could be seen after dark. Goodyear began making airships for the Navy in 1917. And its first blimp, the first commercial non-rigid airship flown using helium, launched years later, becoming a marketing tool. From 1942 to 1944, the company built more than 150 airships for the Navy to serve in World War II.
Oh.
Flying patrol over warships on the seas with zero reported loss of ships when a blimp was on watch. I didn't realize that blimps were part of World War II.
Me neither.
I feel like they'd be a really easy target.
Like
the big balloon.
Yeah, it is.
Because that's after when did the Hindenburg crash? Because this is after the Hindenburg.
I don't know.
But if you think it's just marketing, you don't feel threatened.
So the Hindenburg disaster was May 6th, 1937. So this is after that. And they got in the air and... Well, is that because they used hydrogen in that one maybe instead of helium? Was it hydrogen?
Yeah, it was hydrogen. The Hindenburg.
Yes. The airship was filled with highly flammable hydrogen. Because it was supposed to be filled with helium. I didn't realize this. Okay, so the Hindenburg was supposed to be filled with helium, but because of export restrictions by the United States against Nazi Germany in those times, the Hindenburg had hydrogen inside of it instead of helium. And then burst into flames and it was completely destroyed.
That seems safe.
Of the 97 persons aboard, 35 were killed. So not everybody died. Can you imagine what it would be like to survive those people that survived the Hindenburg? That's crazy.
That would be something.
All I can think about is when Andy, Jen, and I were on Blimp Watch.
Blimp watch?
Remind me, I'm still in the death pile mentally, so...
You haven't forgotten about the days when we had to count the blimps, right? It was actually...
I don't know.
Andy remembers.
Oh, all too well.
Why would you have to count the blimps?
They were blips. Blips in the air.
Yes.
Oh.
In the signal.
Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember.
And
I blocked it out.
Blips, not blimps.
I blocked it out and the Lord was healing me, but you brought it back. So
and
thank you.
There was just so many of them that we started calling them blimps because we mocked them, of course. And it was ridiculous. There were times when we would receive a one-word email in the subject line, blimp.
I'm searching for. So I used to have my work, the place we worked at. I used to have my work email connected to my Gmail. So I'm searching for blimp.
Oh my word, you did? Why? Why in the world would you? I would delete that account right away.
You
probably never.
There's an email anything. From November 20th, 2014.
Oh boy.
Yes.
That says, subject, we believe the blip, because they said blip. We believe the blip problem has been fixed, but please let me know if you hear anything. And we would send emails to each other with pictures of blimps.
Yeah.
Was that from Goodyear or?
No, but you sent me that email, Jen, because I believe I had stopped working there at that point, and you said your legacy lives on. Yeah. Was it me? Was I the one that started the blimp?
Maybe.
Yes.
I really have very little memory of that now.
Yes. That was 11 years ago.
11 years
We
ago.
are old, so.
You started sending the pictures of the blimps.
That's right.
And then
it was the only way we survived that time. Thank you. Thank you.
And you seem to have a lot of trauma from that place.
There was. Oh. There is.
Yeah.
Gallows humor. You know, when you go through tough things, the blimp helped us.
That's why we need the Lord.
Bonded in the glue of that adversity for sure. And you still work there, so.
NuggetHateMail@gmail.com.
No, he went back. He doesn't still work there. He went back.
NuggetHateMail@gmail.com.
I believe they call that Stockholm Syndrome.
Let us know how you feel about blimps. Would you fly in a blimp? Would you ride in a blimp now? Would you rather, Janelle? Would you rather ride in a blimp or touch the safe zone of a 125-year-old alligator?
Oh, well, that's easy.
Is it?
Yes, I would ride in a blimp. I'm not touching that 120-year-old crocodile. Are you crazy?
But you'd be in the safe zone.
No.
You're not safe in either one.
I would be a small nibble for him. He would just wouldn't even know he had a snack. He'd just say, "Where's?"
He'd be like, "Oh, this one eats too much broccoli."
Yeah.
Grape escape.
He wouldn't like it.
It tastes just like grape.